Hi, everybody. That was such a smooth start. Here's the thing. I'm at this horrible desk setup and I can't see anything on my second monitor because my webcam is just right in front of everything. So I'm over at Streamlabs trying to like find my desktop mute and my phone microphone mute. Anyways, let's put on some music. Back to some Karl Casey at White Bat Audio, because I really enjoyed that last time. Make sure this isn't too loud at me, but it needs to be loud enough. That sounds good. Alright. This is not a drawing of Bigby, this is just a photo of Bigby. I'm trying to put him... Here's my sketch. Here's what we're doing today. We've got this little sketch I want to make into a print. It's just going to be 7-Eleven snacks or convenience store snacks. And I want to draw a Bigby up here. But I kind of want it to be, I want it to look a lot like Bigby and not just some random cartoon Bigby-esque dog. So I'm trying to, this morning I looked through all, so many photos of Bigby, trying to find a good reference. Hello, Echo! How are you doing this fine Tuesday? I want a more realish drawing of him and distracted. Me too. Me too. You found a stray kitten last night? Uh-oh. How many cats do you have? Because I have a friend that has 4, so you could probably take another. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Bring it back up to 2. 2's a good number. Amanda has 2 cats. I cat sat for them. Oh yeah, it's important that they get along. I had 2 cats growing up and they didn't get along, but they made it work. You know, like the one that hated the other one, because like the younger cat loved the older cat. I'm not gonna use that photo. The older one hated the younger one, so he just avoided the other one. Oh yeah, one of those cats doesn't get along with anyone. Yeah, if they're the type of combination that can just work it out amongst themselves, that's ideal. Like, we don't like each other, so we'll just avoid each other. Combine this Bigby face. Yeah, I'll sneak into her heart. Oh, cats. So, having a little kitten is your distraction, I assume. Yeah, okay, I think this body, but this little happy head. Yeah, you really gotta check on that. The friend I mentioned earlier that has 4 cats, they have to keep one of them quarantined forever because they had some cat thing. I don't remember what it was. But they pretty much have to, he's just kind of separate now. Even though he's like cured, like they've watched him and it's gone, but they don't know like if it comes back. I wish I really knew what the disease was. Okay, let's draw in some blue. Okay, you are taking up too much room. Let's make these big B's smaller. Oh yeah, they need a lot of care when they're that little. And then it's not like you can leave food out because they'll either eat it all at once or your other cat will eat it. Make this wider, maybe that's my solution. And if you work close to home, you could come check on her, but it's also asking a lot if you're super busy. Try this again. We are not warmed up at all, and I refuse to do a warm-up today. Keeping behind closed doors. Oh, okay, yeah. Already keeping it separate. Hey, June Alice Art. I think hopefully I said that right. Thanks for stopping by. We've been seeing each other around. Yes, Bigby's named after the Bigby wolf. Because we all, Will and I were into the Fables comics, which is what The Wolf Among Us is based on, obviously. But I haven't played the game, I've only read the comics. When we got Bigby, he was named Puppy Number 2. And then it's like, that's no good. We should name him something a little braver. Even though it didn't work, he's not very brave. Kind of a scaredy cat. What's Ryobi from? I forgot there was a sequel to that game. Or is going to be one. Isn't Telltale dead? Am I remembering that wrong? Hey, Will. Oh, to get a Ryobi chainsaw. I see. That's badass, Echo. Badass kitten name. Yeah. Some of us could use some of that extra badassery. It's a reminder to you to stay on top of your yard work. So if you do keep the kitten, you can be like, here, Ryobi. Ah, shit, my trees. Concentrating, y'all, on fur direction. Sorry for being quiet. This little wiener is here. Let's draw a little wiener there. Okay, I always draw my dog's wiener because, you know, it's a part of him and it's out there. And I don't know if it, if it's something that bothers people or not. Hopefully not. But I remember when I was working in a studio and I had like a picture of Bigby on my desktop wallpaper and he was sitting, so he was like, wiener was out, you know, he's a dog. And then my producer walked by and she like looked at my screen and she's like, what's this? I was like, oh, it's Bigby. And she goes, oh, like she looked really like bothered. And so she went into the office beside me where the two writers were, and like they know me, we work together a lot, and so they came out of the room and like hovered over me and like were giggling, and I'm like, what are y'all giggling about? What's going on? And they're like, oh, we're just wondering about this, and they point at his wiener in the picture, and I was like, what? And they're like, I'm aware. I was like, it's a dog though. I didn't think people cared about dog wieners. But apparently my producer went in there and was like, I don't know if I should tell her. I don't know if she noticed and all that. Like they were recounting that to me, like everything she was saying, like, and I was like, yeah, no, I noticed. He's my dog. I see his wiener all the time. Oh, you were just finishing your stream. Nice. Dude. Thank you. Anyways, that's the story of my, yeah, story of the dog wiener and how it bothered my producer. It's a top-notch story. Were you doing an art stream, June? I don't know that I found you on Twitch. I found you on Instagram. I'll follow you after my stream because I can't figure out how to how to do that at the same time as streaming. Nice. So I've been seeing your stuff on Instagram? Maybe Twitter. I found you on one of those things because I see you on herb streams. We definitely been seeing each other around here. He did your emotes? Ugh. He's really good at emotes. Okay, this is just kind of like trying to get my fur patterns lined up correctly. The lines in the finished version aren't going to be this thick. It's just me sketching. He has so many cowlicks. Cute. Those are so cute. You have 6 cats? See, Herb, you could get 5 more cats. Thank you. He's not smiling in the photo I'm referencing, but he often smiles while he naps, and so that's why I've chosen to show him smile. I don't know if I can capture his whiskers appropriately. Or his nose, that might be tricky too. Get this one out of here. Don't you love the jump from 100 to 200? There's like, I know you can scale in between, but I kind of wish it did that automatically. His nose doesn't curve. He's got a straight nose. He's done 3-6. Dogs are harder to paint for you? Well, it's because you're always looking at cats all day. I don't think I could draw a cat. Like, it would take a while for me to... Like, I don't have a go-to for drawing cats, but I draw a lot of dogs, so I have, like, my easy dog go-tos. Alright, let's see. Does that look like Bigby? I guess lately he's like fatter, so it's kind of hard to tell. That looks good, I think. We can do that. Alright, now we just gotta arrange the snacks. You do have some doggy paintings. It's good. What kind of things are you painting now? We can put this up here. No, I like it there. Oh, sorry. You got night-botted. Oh no. That Nightbot, he's a hard ass. Here, let me do that real quick. We can add you. I know how to do that. Let's see if I spelled your name right. Alright, you should be... Try that again. You should be good to go now. There we go. That Nightbot, he's just like a, I don't know you. Oh! Hold on, dog's barking. Fine, it was the mailman. Ah, no, your dog looks amazing. Really cute. Painting seems like so much fun. I'm gonna get back to it at some point. Oh my goodness. This desktop, okay. Sorry, I'm like juggling my desk setup and my words. It wouldn't be an art stream if Bigby didn't bark, so we've been blessed. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I found this overlay on... Hey, Kiko Loves. Welcome in. I found this overlay on Etsy. I was like, what do you call that place? I really want to make my own, but when before I started... Here we go. Before I started streaming, I was like, well, I can make my own overlay. That's easy. But then it wasn't easy. And like I was using Procreate and like I was just learning Procreate, so I couldn't like make a straight line. But I was having a lot of issues trying to make my own overlay, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy an overlay from someone who knows what they're doing, and then I'll worry about making my own later. And I've been like, now that I've been more into Twitch and I've been browsing around other people's stuff, I'm getting a lot of inspiration for a new overlay. All right. This looks good. I think we can move on with starting to clean it up. I'm gonna take my time. My orange. I've been using an orange and blue to draw in because I guess because summer. Keep telling myself to learn to paint or even just to paint without learning, but I never seem to get started. Yeah, it seems like something you just have to jump into. You just have to make time for it. Okay, let's leave Bigby alone for now. I bought a bunch of wood blocks. I've talked about this before, I think, but I bought a bunch of wood blocks to paint on when I was pregnant. And I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and paint cute things on a little wood block. They're like really little, like all the little ones. But then I was just too pregnant. I didn't want to. I was too tired. And like the cleanup of like the setup, getting everything out, putting everything up, it became all too much. But I'm pretty itching to start that up again. Paint like Bob Ross classes? That sounds like fun. And you said you're using oil? I never got into oils because when I was painting, I lived in Houston. And like you can't paint with oil paint in Houston because it's too it's too humid, it'll never dry. Start what, another baby? Really want to get started on that again. Y'all, if I could, I would have so many babies. I'm not lying. But, they're expensive. Still working on convincing Will. I don't know if he's still in here, but we're still working on convincing Will. Pretty sure we'd have to leave LA though. We can only have one kid in here. We can't fit another one. Low humidity? Because it's probably too hot. I'm burning all that moisture off. My family is still there, so they're saying it's already hot. Humidity is a problem there too? Yeah. Well, maybe just paint oil paints in the winter. You got 3 kids, they drive you crazy sometimes, but if we had the funds, we'd have more for sure. And thinking about fostering in the future, oh, that's amazing. That's tough from what I hear, but awesome. Yeah, I wish I would have known that I liked being a mom so much. I would have had babies way earlier and then would just have had 10. I didn't know I was gonna like it. But it makes sense. I mean, I don't want to compare babies to dogs, but I really liked raising Bigby a lot. Where's the bottom of a soda? I should have bought a soda bottle. I should have gone to 7-Eleven and bought all these snacks. So I'll have them for reference. Dogs and cats really are basically kids without the worry about grades and careers. Yeah. The problem with dogs, I don't know cats very well, but dogs stay like a toddler their whole lives, so you really have to like do everything for them. They never become independent. June has 6 children, y'all. She paints her babies. I feel distracted today, I'm sorry. Yeah, dogs bond super closely, and I feel like now I have 2 things that are following me around. Because I always have Bigby trying to take up my space and the baby also taking up my space. And now if I eat anything, they're both begging for food. Like, I'll look down and there's just two critters trying to get my food. And one of them will cry if you don't give her your food. And also just reaches and looks cute and you're like, well, all right, have all my food, eat my lunch. I don't really need lunch. I'll eat lunch when you're 18. It's gonna be such a good lunch. Yeah, it's weird that cats know automatically to go to the bathroom in a litter box. That is true, Kiko, but I've had to clean my dog's butt plenty of times. Obviously not as often as a baby, but he's had butt problems in the past and I've had to clean his butt a lot. I've had to clean a lot on that dog. He had like this weird growth on his like wiener once and I had to like put cream on his wiener. It's a lot. Does this look right? I don't know if this looks right. Turns out it was like a pimple. Oh, bye, Jude. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, have a good session. Sorry I talked about wieners so much. Dog wieners. I'm not really sorry, guys. So, Bigby, dogs have these things called, this is probably too much information, but suppose that conversation ever comes up again, you can just tell them Bigby is a wiener dog. Yep. Lots of, wieners. It's just that, like, Bigby's wiener is so heavily a part of him. Like, if you know Bigby, you're also gonna know his wiener. That's just how it is. But yeah, so Bigby had, dogs have anal glands that are supposed to, like, they supposedly express themselves, like, when they go to the bathroom, when they poop. But Bigby's weren't, and so when he was young, like, maybe 12 months, maybe a little over a year. No, you can't stop it. It's happening. Anyways, the point of all of this is to say that his butt exploded twice. And it was messy, and I had there was a lot of cleanup, a lot of care. I know I didn't even have to help them express, they ruptured. It was awful. Yeah. Yeah, between that and the wiener pimple. That dog has had a lot of problems. Okay, sorry I said anal glands on stream. Just, if you're considering getting a dog, ask me about all of Bigby's medical stuff. No one ever talks about stuff like that on Twitch. It's real clean community. Trying to get this big K logo perfectly. Oh yeah, check on that kitten. Alright, I'm kind of roasting because it's a warm day. Where's this one? There we go. And I'm under some lights, so I'm going to turn the AC on. I think it just came on. Feel it? I might turn it on lower unless Will in the chat tells me no. I'm turning the AC down. Here I go. That's better. Hey Snoogles! How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Well, I did. I'm a little roasty. I have to compensate for all the lights that are blasting me. You're too late, Will. I gave you a second to stop me. Now you're gonna have to get a hoodie. Oh, well. Opens a wallet. Thank you. Paying for my AC. It is expensive. Everything is so expensive now. Make this wider, yeah. I just want to do this big K logo design justice. Because it's summer. This is what my summers in my childhood were filled with, big K sodas. They were really cheap. They came in like 100 different flavors. They were amazing. Oh, we went to the beach this weekend. Here's a nicer topic for me to talk about. Snoogles, you missed all the good stuff. We went to the beach on Saturday. Big K was good. Shasta. We didn't do Shasta that much. It did make appearances though. Yeah, Will and I have friends that volunteer at a wildlife rescue, and they rescue a lot of seals and stuff like that. So they were releasing 2 baby elephant seals back in the ocean, and so they invited us to come watch. So we took the baby out there and watched some baby seals get released. But they like didn't want to go in the water, like they were too shy. They were so nervous. Yeah, I posted it in my stories. They didn't leave while we watched, like we all left to give them space just in case they were anxious about us being there, and then eventually they went into the ocean after we left. The wildlife people stayed behind to make sure and watch. They were so cute. They had big heads and their eyes were like this big. They had giant eyes. And they were probably 6 months old. And already gigantic. Was that Dr. Popper and Mountain Lightning? Mountain Lightning. I remember that. Or something like it. Was it Mountain Lightning? Mountain Lightning? Oh, I can't say that. Yeah, they were so cute. They did look like little doggos. And they were in those like big animal crates, and they would like smush their noses up against the cage. Just like blow air out their nose. Too cute. Trying to look at my reference here. There we go. I love all our cheap soda memories. I wonder what cheap soda will be around for Daisy when she's old enough. Because we're not buying name brand stuff. It's too expensive. I love this playlist. This is Karl Casey, by the way, in case y'all didn't hear. At the top of the stream, this is Karl Casey at White Bat Audio. His stuff is amazing. He does a lot of this like dark synthwave, like mostly horror sounding, but this is his like LA sunset mix, so it's less spooky sounding, but kind of spooky sounding. Yes, dance. Dance in the chat. I still love his jammy dancing emotes. I thought I looked up that streaming couple too, I forgot. They're called Crane. Was it Crane? It's Crane, right? They love my worm. You're spreading the worm around. Yay. It's because I made that with love. That's my spirit animal. That pink blue sour gummy worm. I established that pretty early on stream. Spread the worm. It's a beautiful hashtag, and I'm going to use that. I still feel like I need to clean it up because it's kind of like, I made it in Procreate, and I think Procreate kind of like jacks up the black outline when you export it. So I might just redo it in Photoshop and see if it does a better job. Yeah, crane couple. I need to catch them. I've been meaning to catch them and I haven't caught them yet. I don't get to catch as many streams as I would like. I have a small stream catch window. I'm trying. I'm trying to, like, I really like this social aspect of Twitch, which is what I'm always saying. But I always have trouble. Like, I don't always have time to, like, I can lurk pretty good. But to actually chat takes a lot. My hands are kind of full. When people stream, my hands are usually very full. Of a 22-pound baby. Do you remember when Gardettos were called snack-ins? And I've said this before about Twitch, it's like just so much more social. I've never had people talk to me on a social media platform as much as people talk to me on Twitch. Even like when I'm in a chat, people will, I don't know, people always talk to you. I feel like that doesn't really happen on any other social media platform, app, whatever the hell you call it. Instagram used to be so much more social, but they did something weird to the algorithm, I think. Or so that's what they always say. But I've noticed it's way less social these days. You met really cool artists here on Twitch. I don't have any real life friends who art. Yeah, I think that's what's awesome about it. Like I have friends that work in art jobs. Like most of my friends are in animation. Just because I used to be in animation. But ever since I left and locked down, I don't really get to see I don't really talk to any of them. Not that I don't want to, it's just, you know, that's what happens when your job ends. Everyone's busy, y'all. And so am I. But I've loved meeting the artists on Twitch because they're all doing like different stuff and their own thing. You get a nice variety. Like style-wise. And then if they're on Twitch, then it's like they are like social, you know, like in a way to a point to where they're like, otherwise they wouldn't be streaming. Yeah, there's so many Twitch artists. Yeah, Gardettos with the bagel chips, the rye chips, the breadsticks. I love Gardettos, so one time when I lived in... Oh yeah, have a good work lurk, Snoogles. You gotta pay that air conditioning bill, so get to it. When I lived in Portland, I was like at a party or a gathering with work people. I don't remember exactly. It must have been work people because those were the only people I knew in Portland. And then it was time, like I wanted to leave the party because I always at some point I'm like, okay, I partied enough, I want to go home. And I told everyone, I was like, I want to go to 7-Eleven and I'm gonna go buy a Perrier and Gardettos. And they all made fun of me. I don't know why. They like made me repeat myself. Like, I'm sorry, you're doing what? Like, I'm going to 7-Eleven to buy Gardettos and a Perrier. These are my plans for tonight. What? I don't get people that don't like 7-Eleven. Do you know how to draw a G like this? Does that look like a G? Nobody writes G's like this. Like, this is only something computers do. None of those look like G's. They're getting less G-like. Here, let me use the type tool. See if we can find one. G. There's one. I'm doing it backwards? I am. Pretend this is all you see. Like, would you be like, that's a G? You know, like... It's such an abstract shape. Can y'all see that? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about G's like this. Alien G, absolutely. I don't get fancy G's and people that don't like 7-Eleven. We're making a list. Upper class G. Too gauche for you poors G. There's nothing wrong with the pores G. Look at this. It looks like I drew broken glasses. There you go, that's a G. Blue collar G. I'm more of a convenience store G. Down to earth G life. Alright, I drew a fancy G. I did it. Get good. Alright, let me put my reference where I can see it. Thanks, Will. Really liking this AC in here. It's very nice. LADWP support stream. Should have an electric bill stream. Hey y'all, it's hot. Raising money for the AC. That be like, so there's like a little gold bar here. cute. Okay. Ugh, that big K logo is bothering me, but we will deal with it later and not now. God. Literally standing like a flamingo. Like my leg is so up. You can't see, but I'm standing like this. Here's one leg. Like why? Why am I standing like that? See this? Can't be good for me. That's that frog's hype face, Kiko. It's just his face. Drawing little breadsticks. This is very relaxing. Yes, Kiko. I think standing while drawing is way more comfortable. You can move positions a lot more easily when you're in a chair. I feel like with a chair, it's so much easier to bow your back backwards. Like you can definitely have bad posture while standing, because like I do that plenty, but I just find it easier to snap out of it. And again, you have just a better range. Like it's just easier to make adjustments, so you're not stuck in one chair position. Because I've been stuck in a chair position for many, many, many years. It's awful. Especially that Cintiq, you know, like you can like wiggle the Cintiq some, but you really can't move it that much. Which reminds me, I need to take a photo of my setup with me standing at it for my physical therapist. She said she wanted to see how I'm standing or how I'm working. I might be considered, like, I might want an arm for the Cintiq. But I'm nervous to make that jump. Because what if it sucks? They're not that cheap, you know? Yes, I got hurt from drawing and taking care of the baby. Yeah, the arms look cool. And like I see a lot of artists use them, and it looks like that's nice to be able to just scoot things around. Yeah, I've had a long history, I guess now, of art-related injuries from drawing too much and sitting poorly. It started with my shoulders, then it went to my jaw, now it's in my neck, so we're working on my neck. I'm like that, and you know, the baby is down here, so my neck is always kind of down, and again, posture. I don't have the best posture, especially when you're tired. It's so hard. But physical therapy has always worked for me before, so I know they're going to help me out. and I look forward to it. Yeah, it's definitely one of the reasons why I'm probably never going to do art full-time again. Especially now with having a kid, I'm like, I can't hurt myself that badly because I need to take care of the kid. Definitely made us more aware. It's made us be like, well, you need a break. Like, I always take a break if things are starting to hurt. I'm like, okay, we don't draw today. Take a little break. Which is kind of weird. It's a hard habit to get into. Because I obsessively drew. Like, obsessively. Which is why I hurt myself. Like, I would not stop. And at the point of my first injury, I was doing 2 full-time jobs. No, not 2 full-time jobs. 1 full-time job, 1 part-time freelance job. And I worked so many hours, and I really shouldn't have. I shouldn't have done that. But you know, you have to pay rent, so what am I supposed to do? And when I started hurting myself over and over again, I was like, uh-oh, I need to find like another skill that I can do. I need a backup. Oh, the House of Blues. Nice. Thanks for stopping by, Kiko. Have a good show. I'm gonna do this Happy Cola next. There we go. Oops. What do you know? It's the wrong layer. Why are these 2 layers? Smush. This is very relaxing. Yeah, follow him. We're trying to get him to stream again. I'm trying to figure that out. How to get us both to streaming. Snoogles, I just realized I'm drawing a lot of props. This is basically all props and a dog. I want to... There's a certain style I'm going for, which is why I'm taking my time with this. Because I love those really good prop style. I don't even know how to describe them. They're pretty real, but there's still like comic book looking. And their rendering is really nice. That's all I'm looking for. So we're definitely not going to finish this on the stream today. It's okay. I want this to be a print for Patreon, so I want to take my time. Oh, these songs are so good. I wonder if they're listed. I'm gonna post a link to this playlist. Yeah, I gotta put in that effort. You want to improve. Like Gummy Bear. That was like quick sketch of a gummy bear because I was like, what should go here? Because this is obviously the Haribo package, but I didn't want to draw their cartoon bear because I don't know. I guess I could, but I don't really want to. I'm kind of changing everything slightly. And I was like, this is what a gummy bear looks like, right? Okay, let's put this logo on a different layer. Good enough. Like their current logo is kind of cheesy. It's like it has like this like little cola bottle, right? And then this like super cartoony bear. That's what's on their packaging right now. His like hand is out. He's standing really close to this cola bottle. So that's what that looks like. That might be too detailed for what I'm going for. We'll see. Maybe I can make that work. Now that I look at it, I don't totally hate it. Let's do the cola here. Last week I did a a Map Crunch stream, for those of you that didn't see. And it was so chill. I really want to figure out how to work Map Crunch into like more of a routine. That's the end of the story. It didn't really go anywhere. I'm like being quiet because I'm concentrating, and I feel real chill drawing props. And I was real chill drawing stuff on Map Crunch stream. Alright. And they got a yellow stripe here. Fitbit! Oh no. Fitbit says I need to walk 223 steps. Kind of streaming, Fitbit. I'm trying to see if I want to like... Oh, Map Crunch. Map Crunch is this... Here, I'll find the link. It's like a drawing reference. It does a random street view image. Like you just hit go and it gives you a random street view image. And I was doing that, and then you just draw what you see. I mean, that's what I was doing. I don't know that you would use this for anything else other than drawing reference, but it's a lot of fun. Especially like in my situation where I can't really go places and draw right now, so it's nice to get a variety. Okay, there's little colas in here. Happy Cola is the best gummy, y'all. Talking about something else? Did I start talking about something else? Shoot. It must not have been important. Unlike everything else I said on stream, which was very important. Oh, I was talking about walking. I'm thinking this is crazy, but I think I'm gonna wake up early and start walking in the morning so I can get more steps in. I know steps is kind of a silly thing to count, but since my injuries, I kind of can't really exercise, and I don't want to do anything too tough on me, so I figured like lots of walking would be awesome. According to Fitbit, in a normal day, I walk 7,000 steps. So if I took a walk in the morning, we could probably get super high. And I feel good. When I used to live next to work, I walked so much, and I would get like 13,000 steps a day because I walked to work. I walked to go get Big B, I walked during lunch, I went on an afternoon walk, and then I walked from work, and then usually would walk to get dinner because I lived off of Melrose where all the restaurants were, so I walked so much. And now I don't, and I'd like to fix that. It's not the most fun to walk around where I live, but you know, it'll have to do. because the physical therapist said no swimming. Not until my neck gets better. I'm having trouble drawing these colas. Get good. We used to go on long walks in the afternoon, but now they're like too long and the sidewalks are really shitty, so like we have to be really particular where you go when you have a stroller. Otherwise you have to battle sidewalks that are like being destroyed by old roots of trees. And then I was thinking of taking Big B with me in the morning, but I don't know how much he can walk right now. His hips kind of bother him. But I'll figure it out. I just gotta try it. And it has to be before anyone wakes up. Like I gotta go early. So I can walk by myself is what I mean. And if I go too early, Big B won't want to go anyways. He'll be like, I'm sleeping. It's too early. Alright, we want to try to make this logo work, or this mascot design, whatever we want to call it. There's my blue layer. There we go. Yeah, I beat the heat that way. Yep. Yeah, we're definitely getting to the point to where we can't walk in the afternoon with Big B because we don't want him to burn his feet on the pavement. So you have to go earlier for his sake. No, this is too small. I feel like that's too small. I don't think that's gonna read that well. Like, this is gonna be on a 5x7. This is 5x7 to me. Yeah, we'll skip. Back to that derpy Gummy Bear instead. See little feet here. Will said something yesterday about purple gummy bears, and like I really thought about it, and I'm like, I don't think a purple gummy bear exists. I've never seen one. It's too bad because they would be grape flavored, and grape is a good candy flavor. They have bigger faces like this. Little paws. Okay. Scoot that design down a little first. Here we go. I gave him a butt. Look at this gummy bear butt. Oh no, I'm sorry. Hey, didn't you say you gave up candy this year? Was that you, Echo? Or sweets, I guess, in general. Three years ago. Oh, that's crazy. Well, I'm not trying to rub it in your face. Yeah. But Haribo Cola bottles are the best candy. That's why they're in this picture. An immunity to the temptation? Nah. I don't think it works that way. This one has a regular G on their package. I thought that was you that came in. I think it was like one of my earlier streams, like I was playing Toem and we were talking about gummy candy. It's probably like, what, my 3rd or 4th stream ever. Well, these snacks they're coming along. Yeah, Haribo makes real good candy. They definitely have the gummy game covered for sure. Because even their straight up gummy bears are great. Yeah, the sour sketty. Ah! We used to be crazy about that when we worked in the mall. I worked at Sanrio in the mall when I was like 19. And there was a store that sold that, and we would like take turns buying sour sketty and just stuffing our faces with it. It was so good. I think that's like when it first came out too, because I've never seen it before that. But one of the girls I worked with just kept going, "Have you had this sour sketty?" That and Sanrio was across from the AMC there. And we would always go in there, like the movie theater, and go in there and just buy pickles from the concession counter. Like the ticket guys would always be like, "Go ahead," because they know the Sanrio girls just want their pickles. And if one of us bought a pickle, the other one would be like, "Ah, it smells so good." They'd have to go get one. Uh-oh. Yeah, pickles. Lost my screen there for a second. Your movie theater doesn't have pickles? They just have like those big jars of pickles, and then they like have tongs and get them and stick them in like a paper bag for you. Ate a lot of pickles at Sanrio. That's funny. I'm not sure if that's a southern thing or not. Yeah, I tried the nerd rope. I remember when the nerd rope came out too, because I worked at Cinemark when it came out, and like they came in a shipment one day, and we were all like, "What the hell is this?" And we all got a free nerds rope, but there was like a nerds rope promotion, so they were only like 10 cents, so we kept paying 10 cents for the nerd rope because not every customer would take a nerd rope. They didn't want it, and so we're like, "We'll take it." Yeah, pickles have 0 calories, but like a shit ton of sodium. It's really a little trading thing. Or a balancing thing, I guess, more than a trading thing. And what is a Kool-Aid pickle? It sounds disgusting, but like it's a sugar pickle? I hate sweet pickles. Sour and spicy all the way. 7-Eleven has Tapatio pickles, and I love them. Does this look like a cookie? Okay, Kool-Aid Pickles, aka Kool-Aid, have a sweet and tart flavor, and some people even say they taste like candy. Depending on how long they sit, the flavor of the drink mix you choose will become prominent as well as a more vibrant color. That is nasty. Oh my god, I can't believe that's a thing. So like when you're brining your cucumber, you stick Kool-Aid in there? I am curious to see what colors you can get though. Like that part sounds fun to me, but the flavor, no. Like, can you get a pink pickle or a blue pickle? Sweet and sour, interest. Ugh. I don't know, sus. All right, I'm looking this up. Real different. That's what you got at the fair on a stick? Ew, the red ones look so weird. Oh, and the green ones are like green. Like the inside of the pickle is green. And then the yellow ones look kind of gross. But maybe they don't photograph well. Oh, they're all over Pinterest, of course. All right, I'm putting it in the Discord. Because everyone needs to know. Mountain Dew pickles? Oh no, they've gone too far. Gotta try that Kool-Aid. I don't approve of the name Kool-Aid. I'm like, where's the purple pickle? Oh, Jolly Rancher pickle. They're unstoppable now. Ew, I don't know. I don't know about this. Look, if you had a Kool-Aid, a Kool-Aid, is it Kool-Aid? If you had a Kool-Aid and you brought it to me and you're like, Lindsay, try this, I would definitely try it. But I don't think I would finish it. I'm just guessing right now. Probably wouldn't finish it. Whoa, thanks for the raid, Cyborg Sloth. I've seen you around and I also don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for raiding. Hello raiders, welcome. We're talking about Kool-Aid Pickles. Welcome, writers. Thank you, Snoogles. We're talking about Kool-Aid Pickles. They're nasty. Sloth, okay. Because sloth is a little tricky. We were talking about Kool-Aid Pickles because apparently Snoogles loves them. She's all about it. She's raving about they're called Kool-Aid also. She's raving about them. I'm just trying to, oh, let me show you what I'm working on. I'm making this print about, oh hi! Allosaurus Rex? Allosaurus Rex? They look cool, sort of sounding. I think the bright colors are really fun. You know, obviously I love bright colors, but there's also something off about them. Off is the word I'm picking. Thank you, Allie. Yes, I'm making a print for Patreon. I don't have print rewards available yet, so I'm making a print so that I can find a printer I love the best. And this will be my first print. This is my dog, Bigby. And these are all the snacks I love and usually get at 7-Eleven, with some exceptions. With the Big K soda is just a callback to my childhood summer. And the Zapp's Crawl Tater Chips, also a callback to my childhood summer. And now you're all caught up with Kool-Aid and snacks. They seem a bit hard to eat. Yes, I feel like I could take a bite and then not another bite. I was trying to look up these 7-Eleven cookies. By the way, Raiders, I love 7-Eleven. That's an important fact about me you need to know. I'm always raving about 7-Eleven. You don't have to like 7-Eleven to watch me, but it helps. I'm trying to up my prop level game, my prop drawing level. And so I'm really taking my time with this piece. I just want everything to look nice. And I have a certain style I'm aiming at. So we're just kind of chipping away right now. Is Fun Dip in that list of my favorite snacks or things you can put on pickles? Here, I think this one's good. Sorry, this doesn't look exciting right now because I'm trying to find a cookie photo. Next time I do this, I'm just going to go buy props and look at them in person. It's way easier than relying on the internet. Oh, here's a good one. Okay. Do you feel like Severlin? Do you have that nice late night aesthetic? Candy for reference. Wink. Nah, I'm not gonna eat it, I swear. I just need to look at it. Yeah, any time of day can be Slurpee time. It's true. Yep, even when it's freezing outside. Echo, you're very wise. Okay. Cookie is a go. Let's start over on this one. I don't like this. Wait, my cookie was good. Okay. This playlist got more ominous. Don't get scared, chat. Everything's gonna be fine. This is a reaction to Kool-Aid Pickles. The world became darker. Stranger Things at 7-Eleven. It's pretty fitting. X-File Ickles. They look like it. Did you look at those green ones? Alien Pickles. Crinkle this. Lime Kool-Aid. I mean, there's a ton of Kool-Aid flavors, right? There used to be anyways. When I was a kid, hold on, let me, okay, got a text, but it's not important. When I was a kid, I was in the Kool-Aid Club. I don't think they do this anymore, but back in the day, the Kool-Aid packets had little like points you could cut off the back of the package, and then you could save those up and send them in and get like Kool-Aid merchandise, which of course I did. And they gave you like this, they had that dinosaur, like Purpleberry Rex or something, I want to say is his name. And they sent you like this little cutout that you could wrap around a can, like an empty soup can. And then that you can use that to collect your points in. So of course I did that. But I got like that gator. They had this, what was that alligator character they had? Is this too obscure? If it's too obscure, sorry. There was an alligator, right? And he had a saxophone? Jazzosaurus? No, Jazzigator? Anyways, I sent away and got a plushie of him. I'm gonna find all of this and I'm gonna put pictures on the Discord for you so y'all can see. Hey, thanks for the follow, Allosaurus. I don't know when that happened. I feel like my alerts for follows aren't working as well, but thank you. They got flavors like red. They do have flavors like red. Also purple. And orange. Oh, I also got like a videotape of something, like it was like a wacky, it was like really proud of, it was really boasting its wackiness, right? Like it was a wacky video. It's like a variety half hour, I think, on VHS. It was wacky. I don't know if I sent away for anything else. I think just those two. Okay, I think a lot of these details we're gonna wait for color so we can hit more of the highlights and shadows of these little creases. Oh, the blow pops. You could collect wrappers that had stars on them. I remember stars on the wrappers, but I didn't collect anything from them. Did they have anything good on them? I also wasn't a big Tootsie Roll fan. Here's the label I want. Okay. important to put these label stripes. This just says like, should I try to do a cursive? No, that's gonna be lost. I think it'll get too lost. The print's not gonna be that big, so we can't do super intricate stuff. No one will be able to see it. So here's a plug for 7-Eleven, another plug. Their fresh baked cookies are really good. I highly recommend the Snickerdoodle and a chocolate chunk. Give them a go. Don't think you'll be disappointed. Occasionally you'll get an overbaked one, but so if you do, try it again. You can kind of tell if you squish the package. It should be a squishy cookie. I'm just gonna call this a Snickerdoodle. I'm gonna have to do a print test with this label. Yeah, the ones in the baggie, they're like 2 cookies that come in that little plastic baggie. Like clear plastic baggie. They're usually at the front of the counter, or sometimes they have a fresh baked area section. Will and I were addicted to those. We would get them every day. Hard to resist. I haven't had one in a long time though. But I should get one for research. For as a reference, It's part of my job. I'm gonna write it off. Let's save the receipt. All right, let's get this Zaps bag. We're doing really good. I probably got 10 minutes left before we gotta go and pick up the baby. Here we go. Beautiful. All right. I'm gonna make this longer. I guess Zaps come in individual sizes now. They used to only be like just tall, you know, like not family size, but just regular size. And this is the craw tater flavor. It's really hard to find if you're not in Texas or Louisiana. They definitely don't have it out here in LA. They have some Zaps, but they don't have the Karl tater flavor. Which is just potato chips with the seasoning you put on like a crawdad. Crawdad? Some of you might call it a crawfish, crayfish. It has a lot of names. That little thing. Figure out how I want to do this logo. Yeah, if you can find it, Snoogles, absolutely try it. It's so good. Yeah, it's like a, you know, like a seasoning you would use, like a Cajun seasoning you would use on your like crawdad boil. Oh, don't I have a crawdad? Here we go. Yeah, like an Old Bay. Like the same concept. I don't know that it is Old Bay. It's probably closer to like Tony Chachere's, if you know what Tony Chachere's is. Let's draw a little crawdad over here. The one the craftsman hands out to people? Oh, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm not very familiar with Old Bay. Because I've been in the whole, I'm from the Cajun world. I don't think we use Old Bay. Go. Maybe we do. No, I don't really know. There's a YouTuber who likes handing out Tony's spice things to people who buys his crafts. Oh, how funny. Maybe. Tony Chachere's is awesome. You can put it on anything. Love me a crab dip. I think I could get behind a crab dip for sure. Cute little... I made this chubby... this chubby crawdad. I need to fix him a little. He shouldn't be so cutesy. He's a good little gentleman. I had to look up the Crawdad chips. Yep. They are amazing. This is what, you know, I said earlier, this is what I ate in my childhood. So childhood me was like, this is amazing. I'd like to think it stayed amazing. Pretty sure it's good. And this brand, Zapp's, has a lot of good flavors. They also have like a mustard flavor that was really good. They have a good jalapeno. There's something called Gator Taters. I'm not really sure. I don't remember what that one tastes like. But probably some gator seasoning. Because they eat gators down there, y'all. They're just eating gators. There. Get stripes. Some chips. Yeah, we're gonna draw some chips coming out, like Bigby got into the bag of chips. I don't know if I was gonna call this Zapp's. I didn't use anyone else's logo, did I? No. Except for Big K. Maybe I'll just call it something like Crawdad. Tater. Yeah, I can do something like that. And my little Crawdad needs some work. Daddy-O's. Yeah, I have to say, I really do like the word crawdaddy. It's already pretty catchy. Right? Crawl tater-ish. That one needs work. It's a good start though. Yeah, the Big K needs some work too. But this is a great start we have here. And then it's just spicy pickle. Some duplex cookies over here. These are the duplex cookies. Oops. Duplex cookies over here. Spicy pickle over here. Plastic bag. Big B. And then we'll have a print. Alright, I think I'm gonna need to wrap this up. So I gotta get to daycare. Let's see if anybody's on. Which convenience store carries Big B's? I don't know, but if you see that convenience store, don't pick one up. Like, they're cute and like they're real snuggly, but they're a lot of work. They're little bastards. No one's on again. I've been making so many more Twitch friends too. Yeah, low upfront costs, lots of ongoing costs for sure. I think he was like $300. If I remember how much I paid for Big B. Isn't that funny? Yeah, y'all, I don't have anyone to raid once again. And I try to look through the art channel on Twitch, and like everyone is drawing boobies. Which, like, it's fine if you want to draw boobies. I'm not shaming you, but it's not really my thing. Yay, boobies. I mean, yeah, yay, boobies. I'm not saying boobies aren't my thing. You know what I mean. I don't have to explain myself to you. Let me see if... Hold on, watching ads. Lots of ads. Here's someone working traditionally on a dog.
Hey Lass, what happened at work? It was so we don't have. There's a couple different warehouses from the company I work at, and the warehouse I work at, there's only like a handful of us because it's kind of just like that's like a temporary warehouse.
All right, let's try this one. Let's see if it works. Last time the person I tried to raid didn't have like a... It was like an in-network only, and so people she doesn't know couldn't raid her, which I understand. But this one is called Gooser Dog. And it looks like she is doing a color pencil and paint
So
of a realistic dog, and I like that. So let's stick around and be really, really nice to Gooser Dog. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the raid, Cyborg. Sloth. Thank you. This has been fun as always. I gotta run. I would love to stay and draw convenience store props longer, of course. But we gotta go. We got responsibilities. I got responsibilities. So, let me see if I can raid from here. I'm not good at raiding yet, so we'll see. Alright, everybody. I'll see y'all around. We're raiding? We're doing it! Alright. Bye, everybody. Oh, wait, I don't think the raid is working. Does it take long? Oh, here.